What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm at Nissan of St. Augustine with this brand new 2025 Nissan Armada, a large SUV that has been completely redesigned for this model year. And today, I want to take you on a complete tour of this Platinum trim, checking it out from the outside, inside, powertrain technology, capacities, and the test drive. So if you enjoy watching automotive videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a like. Now let's get back to this. Armada has been around for years now, and this is the newest generation. Just came out for 2025 model year. Completely different. Let's check this out. Just at first glance, it might not look that different, but when you get the closer look, you can see that the lights are completely different than the previous generation. We have the LED daytime running lamps, turn signals, LED headlamps, and down underneath this Platinum trim also has a set of fog lamps. Now we have some chrome trim pieces all around it. We have the shiny black grille with the Nissan logo, front-facing camera. Down here at the bottom, you see some sensors and also the cover for all of the radar technology, all the safety equipment. But probably the biggest change is underneath the hood. It is because Nissan ditched the V8 in favor of a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6, 425 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. It has an intelligent four-wheel drive on this particular one. Gas mileage about 17. By the way, it has 9-speed automatic transmission. It can go 0 to 60 in about 6.1 seconds. Two hood struts, some insulation underneath the hood that should make up for nice and quiet ride. Let's go around the corner and take a look at the side profile. It is a large SUV. 209.6 is the total length of this vehicle. Look at the wheelbase, 121.1. We have a width of 80 inches and a height of 75.2 to 80 inches, depending on the trim level you choose. Now, let's take a look and see what's going on as far as the wheel and tires. We have 20-inch wheels on this one. Kind of small if you ask me, but as far as the tires, we have the Yokohama Geolandar tires. 275 by 60 is the size of the tires. Everything around is the same color as the rest of the vehicle. I'm not sure if I like this chrome and black trim. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And here in the mirrors, you have the side view camera, blinker, and a blind spot assist. All doors can be opened by pushing this button as long as the key is somewhere on you. As you can see, we have the power folding mirrors. Everything around the windows is blacked out, giving it a look like the roof is floating. And the bottom of it is finished in the satin chrome that finishes in this Armada spelled out in the back. The gas tank is on the driver's side. And let's take a peek and see what's going on right here in the back. I like the look of it. I think they cleaned it up quite a bit from the previous generation. What we have here is a fully LED lamps. We have this black trim that goes across the entire vehicle, Armada spelled out with Nissan logo, of course. Right here in the middle, we have the Platinum. That's the trim that I have for you today. And we have two cameras, one here and one at the top for the rear view mirror. Also, the third brake light is here. And the bottom of the bumper has two reflector lights. And underneath this cover, we have a tow hitch, total of up to 8,500 pound towing capacity. Well, let's see how much room we have on the inside. In order to open it up, we're going to use this brand new Nissan remote. Hit that hold button. The gate opens up. Now let's check this out. And behind the third row seat, we have about 20 cubic feet of storage space, which is good, but not huge. What else we have here? 120 volt power outlet, maximum 150 watts. On the other side, we have the ability to drop the seats. Let me start doing that and show this to you. Third row seat, push the buttons, let the vehicle do its work. Let's see what's behind it, a little bit more storage. If you are looking for the spare tire, it's actually mounted underneath the car right there, as you can see. And now we have a 56 inches, cubic feet, I should say, of storage space. But if you drop down The second row seat as such, you have about 97. So it is a large SUV. There's no question about it. Now, the third row passengers have their own vents. They also have their own cup holders, USB Type-C port, and the ability to recline the seat backs. Now, this is what's going on in the cargo space. Let's see how much room we have for passengers. And this particular one has the captain chair configuration, but the idea is the same. You pull on the lever right here, move the seat out of the way, and get into the third row seat, which is pretty wide. Now, it has 3 seat belts. I don't think the third person would be very comfortable, but let's see as far as the knee room. I'm going to move this seat all the way back. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. And I am touching, but I have enough room for my knees. By the way, I am 6 feet tall. Is it the most comfortable and the largest seat in the large SUV segment? No, but if you have, somebody that's 6 foot tall or below, definitely going to feel comfortable. Nice and cold air conditioning, cup holders, the ability to recline the back of the seat makes this more comfortable. And definitely no shortage of room here in the second row. As you can see, this driver's seat is adjusted to my regular driving position. I have about 2 inches in front of me, so if I really wanted to be nice to the guy behind me, I can move the seat up just about this or so, so we both have a little bit more knee room. Now, seats are nice, comfortable, they're wide enough. Armrest, you can recline. We have vents, again, illumination, and a lot more features. Let's check it out. Starting with this rear door panel, I gotta tell you, this is nice. This is all leather wrapped. We have the window control, clips as the stereo, 12 speaker stereo that we have on this particular one. More storage at the bottom. This particular one also has the optional lit up kick plates. Now the seats, look how wide they are. They're nice quilted leather seats. This is real leather. And then this is the captain chair configuration. So in the middle we have the cup holders and 2 USB Type-C ports. These are actually probably for the third row seats because you have another set right here in the middle and the set in the third row seat. So, hey, you're never going to run out of power. Right here, you have the automatic climate control and the heated seats in the back as well. Both driver and passenger seats have also the seat back storage. And if you're looking for vents, yep, they're right up there next to the light grab handle and this big panoramic sunroof. And of course, before we get inside, let's listen to the sound of the closing door. And that is pretty solid. We'll do it again from the inside. Now, right here on this front door panel, in addition to what we've seen in the back, we have 2 memory seat settings, window mirror lock controls, and we have 3 speakers and more storage down here at the bottom. Illuminated kick plate, power adjustment for the seats. Seats are nicely profiled, contour, but they're still wide and comfortable. And underneath this floating console, we have plenty of storage to put a purse or something out of sight. Now, as far as the steering wheel, we have the tilt and telescoping one, and right here we have the ability to open the rear gate. We have the auto hold and the parking brake right on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. And let's hear how the door sounds from the inside. Boom. And that is very, very solid. And here is the brand new interior of this 2025 Nissan Armada. You have these 2 huge screens, which we're going to get to in just a second. But I want to point out the fit and finish of this vehicle. This is all soft touch materials, including this a leather wrapped dashboard. It feels really good. We have a little bit of a wood trim at the bottom, large vans. And let's move on to the steering wheel. The steering wheel is large, definitely as a large SUV. We have the big Nissan logo. It's thicker in the right places. We have some contrast stitching, or some stitching, I should say, underneath here. And then both sides have a bunch of buttons. This controls what's going on as far as the cruise control, and you can set the volume. And this controls what's going on in this large digital instrument cluster. And we can see what we control by pressing either this button or this. So see which one is active. Now, these screens are 14.3-inch screens. On the lower models, you get the 12.3-inch screen, so they're slightly larger. Now, let's see what's going on. And we can go side to side. Off-road tire pressure. We go to that navigation system, audio off. Here's your audible warnings for your safety feature. You can scroll down here as well and see what else is going on. Speed limit sign. Of course, we're in the parking lot, so that's not going to work. Settings. And then you can hit the OK button. You have the driver assistance, eco mode, TPMS, clock vehicle settings, towing settings, tons of customization on this vehicle. We'll hit exit. We'll go back to your home screen. Now here's your off-road modes. I like those. You have the pitch and roll, and going up, you have the fuel economy, manual, reset, drive computer. Moving on to the tire pressure, start driving, and it's going to show up. Now we have the speedometer on the right-hand side, tachometer on the left-hand side. Right now you can see all the lights are on because I was showing it to you when demonstrating this vehicle. But as you move this lever around, you can see that it shows up on the screen as well. Do we have the drive modes? Of course we have the drive modes. We have standard, eco, sport, tow, and then we're going to rock, sand, mud, rut, snow, standard. So tons of different drive modes. I'm actually going to test it out in standard to see how that drives. But moving on, you can see all I can do is push this button, it lights up, and that means that now I'm controlling what's going on right here. Now we have the front view camera on because I got really close to the curb, not touching, but I get really close. So I have that warning right here that if I go any further, I'm going to hit something. And these beautiful palm tree bushes, I guess. This is what's happening. Different modes. If you want to see up close what's going on. Now this is your transparent hood. Okay, we have your 3D. Okay, and you can pick the camera that you want to see the vehicle from. Side, rear. Those are rear quarter, that's rear, etc. You can hit this and have the ability to kind of move it around. And you can see if we were going forward, this is your trajectory line. But let me put this in reverse. And now we have a completely different story. Trajectory line move off to the back, but they also show up in front here. So in case there's something right next to us, we could avoid hitting it. And again, we have a whole bunch of systems that allow you to help you navigate the trail so you can see exactly where your tires are going to be. This is, of course, your rear view camera. We have the surround view camera, etc. So very nice system. I like the quality of it, and I like that it takes up the entire screen. So kudos to Nissan for really upgrading this. And see what else we have. So this is your Google built-in system. We hit the home button, and basically it's going to give you the icons here. So source for audio, no device connected, wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You have connections. You can see you have the icons for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Apps. Okay, so we have the Dashcam app, record event, take a photo, inside camera. How you doing? Where is this? Right here. All right, the camera is right here. And we can get out of here. File menu, etc. So this is your dash cam. You have the system information, GPS position, Play Store, because it is a Google built-in system, Nissan Connect services, and you have shortcuts here for your navigation, for example. And since it is Google Maps, it's very nice and precise. And you see what's going on as far as the audio. So sources for the audio, foreground location permission is required. Okay. Let's go to source. We have the AM, FM list. Do we have internet radio? Doesn't seem like we have the XM radio. Well, let's keep on going. Maybe we'll find it. Here's your phone menu, climate control settings. So first of all, you have the front and rear. See which one you want to control. It has the biometric climate control. So it senses if you need heat or cool. See, this is the bio cool icon right now. So basically it says that, hey, my butt is too hot. I'm going to turn on the cooled seats. How cool is that? Like literally, pun intended. And you have the same thing in the back. You can control what's going on there. Now, we don't have cooled seats in the back. We do have heated seats in the back. And this is your climate control. Moving on to some of the other icons. We've seen some of the main ones before. Amazon, MyQ, Garage, Dashcam user profile, interior light, GPS position, system information, all settings, Android Auto, demo mode. So several different functions that are available. You can see at the bottom the temperature that we're at right now. So we have it set it up for low. And scrolling down here, you have some shortcut buttons for the camera. Just turn this on, for example, turn this off. Hazard lights, volume and power knob, seek track for your radio. Here's your heated and ventilated seats. This is the drive mode that I was switching to show you on the screen. Right now we're in auto as far as the four-wheel drive, but you can have four-wheel drive or four-wheel low, depending on your situation where you're driving, and turn off your traction control. Here's your push button shifter. That's why they don't have the wire shifter, so that's why there's all this space underneath here. And we have the auto start stop feature that can be disabled. Nissan since 1951. We have the wireless charger here, two USB Type-C ports, two cup holders, in case you forget which vehicle you're driving. Hey, what are you driving? I'm driving the Nissan Armada. Push the button to have access to more storage. And it's pretty deep, actually, when you take out this shelf. And up on top, we have this camera mirror, which is probably one of my favorite features, especially on the large SUVs where everything seems to be blocked in the back. Sunglasses holder. And yes, let's open up this cover right here, revealing this large sunroof. There you can also open up to let some hot and humid air here in Florida. Close this off. And we're back inside. So here is, I believe, one camera. This is another camera. Wonder who else is watching, right? And right up on top, you have the illuminated mirrors. And this is the interior of this 2025 Nissan Armada Platinum with intelligent four-wheel drive. By the way, the Clips stereo system sounds really good, but due to YouTube copyright policies, I can't really demonstrate it for you. But let's talk about pricing. Take it for a spin. Let's take a look at the Nissan website. Let's see what's going on. So SV is the base model, $57,520, $3,000 more for the all-wheel drive. SL is the next model up, $62,970. Again, that's a rear-wheel drive. Platinum, $69,930. That's for the rear-wheel drive. The Pro 4X comes standard with the intelligent four-wheel drive is at $73,740, and the top of the line is the Platinum Reserve, and that's $76,990 for the rear-wheel drive, almost $80,000 for the four-wheel drive, the intelligent four-wheel drive. So anywhere from 60 to 80. Nissan has something for everyone who's looking, of course, for a large SUV. Let's take it for a quick spin. Now, the first impressions when I got in this vehicle, I've noticed how solid it feels and how comfortable the seats are. Now, this is really important, especially, because most of these vehicles are going to be sold to families that like to take road trips maybe or go a long drive. And that is important to have something that's very comfortable. The one thing that I would complain about is the gas mileage. We have 16 and 19. 16 in the city, 19 on the expressway. That's not much better than the outgoing V8 with the V6. Now, granted, this is a heavy vehicle, but it would be nice to have something around 20, maybe 20, 21 miles to a gallon would be definitely a lot better. Well, let's take it for a quick spin and let's see how it handles on the road. Merging in traffic, that's not an issue. We're going to have the ability to actually test out the acceleration because we're at the stoplight right here. And we'll see how this vehicle accelerates from 0 and see how fast it goes. Ooh, I like it. I like it. It's got some kick to it. And we're already at 60 miles per hour, so that's definitely not an issue. The 6-cylinder, the torque, that power is definitely there. You don't need a V8. I don't miss it. I've said it before when test driving the GX550 that the V6 is right now just as powerful, if not more, than the V8s. Kind of wish that they were a little bit more gas efficient. I'll do a quick U-turn right here. It's actually not bad at all as far as the tightness of the turn. It's fairly quiet. You can hear the engine a little bit, but you know, it's not bad at all. It's large, comfortable, luxurious, definitely a lot better than the outgoing generation. Guys, let me know what you think about this 2025 Nissan Armada. And thank you very much for watching. If you like to see more automotive content, please hit that subscribe button. And if you liked it, give me the hands up, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.